on Breaking the Bread this week.
Ke motho ke ratang go thusa batho hela nna. And I think it's because of the family that I grew up in. My parents, they have big hearts. Rena le batho ba batlang ko lapeng, ke re ba rata batho. I think ke go tlhaloganyela gore every action has a consequence. Sengwe le sengwe se o se dirang wa bo jala sengwe. Ke nna ke akanya ke ira sengwe gore mme ke direla eng so se sa go mphaeng. So le wena o ipotse gore what do I actually want to achieve from this?
This is Breaking the Bread, and obviously I am your host, Indoda Mterwe Gumbogulu Asamba Mpangalaka Suwezo Gwaza. We are back on the warm seat of Breaking the Bread, and remember that Showpiece as well is our great supporters and maybe sponsors of this episode. So please tune in to Showpiece Facebook page for what they are having for you. Remember Motselo, as all Motselo Letlotlo thing is always running up at us as well. When you go Showpiece go ke letlotlo la matlotlo itse gore o itse gore o ka joina Motselo yo jang ya teng gone ko page ya Showpiece go, and follow what the guidelines for o itse gore o qualify le go joina Motselo yo o dira jang. But as well, remember their competition, ya Big Birthday Bonanza is always running, but it has come to an end. Ba nemba wina matsebe amadi ba khapetse one madi a jalo, and gakologela gore wena yo ileng gore o ipoleletse gore o mofenyi wa dikoloi re bua ka Nissan Navara le yone Mercedes-Benz C-Class le tsone ta bo di khapelwa end of this month. So stay tuned to Showpiece page for we itse gore yone draw eo ya go dirwa leng ha o le mongwe wa ba rapelang le ba solehetseng gore maina a bone tare ha maina a bitswa le a bona ba bidiwa itse gore gone by end of this month Breaking the Bread will be there as well to have you around, hype you around, be with you as you are happy for winning either Navara or either the grand prize, which is the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. So the Breaking the Bread followers and like us, and bao ba le latelang Breaking the Bread mo maranyaneng ka go harologana le bangwe ba batla ikgaphela sengwe. So as usual on Breaking the Bread warmest seats re na le none other than Sebaga o ka mo itse from Miss Botswana. She is always or also part of ToroNtle organization. Ha re kra bua re ko ToroNtle o dirang kena tatarbololo re ene le ToroNtle ba dirang. Sebaga, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Sebaga?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here, honestly.
Oh, thank you so much.
We've been planning to do this for so long, so finally.
finally. But at last we have you here after your busy schedule, and we are so thankful that after that busy schedule, you found time for a visit Breaking the Bread. And please welcome to Breaking the Bread, Sebaga.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Ke la ha re ya gope batho ba ipotse re meyo monte yo bitswang ka lina le lentele le nonohile la Setswana. Sebaga ke mang, o tswa kae, o dirang? Sebaga ke mang?
I never really know how to introduce myself because ke graduated dintsi, but ke nna Sebaga Manyapetsa. I am 23 years old. Ke Miss Botswana 2023 second princess. Ke itse thata ka dio tsa mabontle and pageantry as well as ToroNtle organization. I'm also just a model, ke ra commercial modeling. I am a creative, I'm a content creator, I do poetry, and I recently just graduated Nekira Broadcasting and Journalism in Limpopo Queen. So hopefully I'll start working soon, but for now I'm focused on ToroNtle and Miss Botswana.
Oh, yes. That's great. Then take us from Sebaga gore Sebaga o goletse kae, o tsholwa kae, o tsene sekolo kae?
Ke nna ke ra batho ke re ke tswa mo Gaborone.
And
the story behind it is ke goletse mo Gaborone, ke tsenetse sekolo mo Gaborone, but originally ke tswa ko Mahalate. And I think also it's inspired by the fact that ToroNtle batsadi ba me ba goletse ko Old Naledi.
So
Gozola, my father. So every time I feel connected to the place, and I feel like ToroNtle ne ke batla go isimolla thata teng. So nakwana ko ha batho ba mpotsa ke re I feel like if anything ke ka re ke tswa ko Zola. because I feel connected to the place. Ko Mahalape ga nke ke a teng thata, ga ke itse batho ba teng. So ha ke re ke tswa Gaborone is because of where I think my project is mostly based and where le gore batho ba ke batlang ba benefita thata ke ba ba tswang kae. So ke ngwana Gaborone, my primary school, I went to Itutem Primary School. Then I went to Bokamo, so then Naledi Senior, Ebeke Hetsa Kolim. I've just been in government school. Ke ngwana hela wa Setswana, wa mo Botswana, wa Gaborone. I just grew up here. My life has been here since.
I love the part of you mentioning Zola part because the person that made me, that connected me to you, she's also from Zola. So check out this lady. Maybe you might be interested of having her around go breaking the bread. So like a story sa go golela mo Zola or your relationship with Zola. How did it come to be? How was you ogolela mo Zola? O itutileng how was Zola? Because obviously but how about Zola? What are you?
You. I think for me it has been very, I always tell people, if anything, I'm grateful to have come from a place and like differently. Le place and I'm like, no, I used to walk these very streets, and it's just okay, honestly. And I think that people always need a source of inspiration. It doesn't make much of a difference. How would determine your future. So I think that's my line, where you can be great and do anything you want to do. You can pass at school, do very well, get prizes, be a minister at school, be the president. Because I did a lot of things. And I'm like, but I actually stay there. And people are like, no, I thought you went to a private school. I'm like, no, I went to government school all my life. So the experience has been great. If you like I never really see the difference. And what I always tell people is from old Naledi, now I stay in G North. I'm friends with Hakubo Pakalan. I am relatable to Mongwele Mongwe Nankai. So it has groomed me to be the person that I am today. And background never really matters. I am so relatable. I think lovable. It's the same. It doesn't mean anything at all.
Oh, nice. Then I don't know what to talk about first. Pageantry or ToroNtle? Because my love matches on ToroNtle because I've been following you much on ToroNtle and what you are doing. That's the Sebaga that I know. Now there's this Sebaga who is into pageantry. When did the love or the love for pageantry we tibilo wa ipona gore menka I can walk around this stage and stuff. I can do this because motivate and to join a certain thing, because you've just mentioned how you graduated Kolimko, we are fine with your studies. When did pageantry get in or venture into the journey of your life?
I think my passion started in primary school. Although I didn't join a lot of pageants. I think my first pageant Balabo 5. That's when I started. And it was just a thing, when I'm like, you know, like, oh, I can actually do this. That's how it started. And then it became a Latin Universe Botswana, Miss Integrity, Her Majesty, then Miss Botswana. I get an album but nearly saw I serata. I was tiny, I had the body, and I was cute. So people are like, so I was like, oh, what is that? Then I realized I can speak well, I am confident, and I just enjoyed it from the first time I did it. And with the journey. The ultimate goal is Miss Botswana, Miss World. So I knew eventually Miss Botswana. So now I'm here and I'm living the dream, which is exciting.
Okay, that's nice. So Ariana, there is you paying Obitwa Mabonte. Okay, I can take this and turn into indeed really Mabonte. Let me try being Mpuleko Skolo. Did you win anything from those up till today? Because most of us are create how no bitswa mpule o bo le ka bompule o bo pala. You get discouraged. But when I go bitswa mpule nyana, bitswa mabontenyana wa ko lapeng. You try it. Did you win something? Go sekolong se se go motivate to say continue doing this and you can.
I think my first pageant is number 3. So I felt like, you know what, I can actually do this. Up and I've just always been a winner, if I'm being honest. Because debate, traditional dance. I was always doing a lot of things at the same time. And I think it goes back to my father. Obana Papa, the one thing he taught us growing up, the one thing that was not allowed, go on shy thing. So I was the kind of kid on come read for us, come recite a poem, come do this. So I was always just invested more they actually supported me. Spelling bee, debate, they always supported me. So
But go primary back there, moto na dira ka o bua yana. Ona bidua kono go take over time. Ona go moto dira na ko botale. Like your grades as well will add up to you doing everything, you know. How were your grades as well go sekolong? Ne de matcha and everybody go bona mo because obviously as malemana tsena mo debate team. I know gore mas malemana tsena mo debate team no ka bolela gore no batho ba botale nyana ba khona se go khotsa even line le debate ya Setswana no go batho motho o botale. How were your grades as in relation to
My grades were pretty good. I've always been a good performer. It's kind of keep that. Even up to this day, it's math. But everything else, I've always been a BA student. I like it. I see but I've always been performing pretty good. And but I feel like like a PhD level. The master's probably this year, PhD, because as much as pizza is one thing that I truly value. I feel like we can an impact through ToroNtle and to be motivational and to continue being powerful per se, I need to be educated and get the knowledge. So but I love being an educated girl. Yeah.
Okay. Now back to Mabonte. During your primary days, you just mentioned what's position 3. I'm position 1, position 2. I want the motivation to say, okay, you took position 3 more for honor.
The next pageant, the next pageant is Teen Universe. Mo top 5.
Follow
and I top 5 and I was broken. Because I get it where I'm always excelling.
Yeah, what year was that?
2019. I was 19 years. That was a big L for me. But I think the experience learned in I feel like we always felt that way. But for the first time, I get more top 5. And the other pageant, I had top 10. Make it 2 pageants at the same time. Because I turned into top 10. Winner. And I remember my father was furious. And he was like, I know my child is capable. How does something like this happen? It's okay to lose. You didn't get the crown this time. It tweeted and we congratulate others and move on. So for the first time, I was like, it's okay. I'm going to make sure I win the next one. Miss Integrity Botswana, which is one of the best pageants. Governance and leadership. I grew up in a very political family. My father was politiki. So I think super my leadership side and also my background. So my passion and my heart and my family was in on it. So I won it. I think I got 2020. I love that so much.
That's one of your best memories so far.
Yes.
Okay. there's a Sebaga yo winning, sa do winning, yo lositseng kwa lositseng teng. I motivate le se mo motivate. So now head on Miss Botswana. Ke se se gore le ntsha re Sebaga le ka Miss Botswana. Kana Miss Botswana one way or the other re ka re ke mabonto a bohelo mo Botswana. So tshwanetse re bo gatile bo Miss Chini, bole bo tourism hale mabonte mentsi e leng teng. Ke yone e reng ngwe re tsare re e bopa motho to go to bo Miss Botswana. When I can say really a re te war na ke le Sebaga Miss Botswana ke le ka dithare bothi.
Kana me I think ke last year, no, the year before 2022. Ne ke sa plana go tsena Miss Botswana na kwa thing. I think I knew gore eventually ke go tsena la Miss Botswana, but I was still doubting gore am I really prepared? Because there was no preparation before then for the auditions or anything. And I remember one of my friends, I had told him, Ubisa Prince Tom, he's an artist. He's one of the best artists wa Tshwantsha. Ne ke mo tsore kana ke batla go tsena Miss Botswana. Then how do you audition it go tsena? He's like, audition. I told him, no, I don't think I'll audition this year. I'll try next year. He talked me into it and started audition. I was like, no, I'll do it next year. He eventually just paid abang ponta screenshot the receipt abang tariki duetse dira register or send because it was online. I was like, what? So now I was forced for ToroNtle, which then I did. I made it to top 30. So if it wasn't for Prince Tom,
big up to him. Big up to him.
But Nikki I have it and eventually I'll do it. And I'm happy that he pushed me to do it.
That was your Miss Botswana one. Ono helela ko position ma gona lo dule ha kae.
Second princess, so number 3. I'm the current reigning second princess.
Oh, ko no gompieno tshwereng.
Yes.
Oh, well, who was the first princess by then?
First princess Nele Tsapon Paga, then the Queen Lesego Chombo.
Oh. That's good. That's good. You did well for Nekakobo Miss Botswana.
Yes.
And re boela ko Zola go na le motho go lebileng a re ngwanyo wa Zola. Like it's that is always there. Motho go lebahela wa re you kwa go ga rona.
Yes.
So ba go leba mo Zola, be your friends, those whom you schooled with, those whom were your neighbors. Ba go leba ba re motho kwa Zola. And bona go ngwa ba ko Zola ba sentse ba ngwasela ba tshaba to maybe try. But Miss Botswana ba feel gore night ara ke tswa ko Zola la ke be ke re ka re Miss Botswana o wa Zolo mo togeleng o ka bara o re
lefoko le ke nang ke le bua I always have sessions there through ToroNtle ke motivate them banana and I try to boost their confidence and educate them for it doesn't matter. I think the problem that we are having with places like Old Naledi Bobontleng go tshwana le ko magaeng a kwetenteng, people just don't get it enough for I can actually do it. They're not motivated to excel, whether ke skolo go tsenela dilo go dirang. So dare to do it. Dare to do it. If you don't have people motivating you, motivate yourself. Go simolola ko skolong. I think we gain our confidence ko skolong. Ke nna ke rotloetsa banana ke re skolo. O itse gore o kgona go bua ka go ansara mo tlelaseng. O itse gore o kgona sekgowa ka go se pasa ko skolong. So that's how it started for me. Le bana ba Old Naledi ke nna ke ba bolela ke re tswa mo ditseleng, tswa mo bojalweng, go to school. School is where your teacher is going to realize that you have talent. Your teacher is going to know that you can actually debate. You are going to know you can speak and answer questions. Therefore, we're about Pageantry. We're an organization, hella yalo. So stay in school and actually study, put in the effort. But I think the thing that we are not saying enough these days is skolo. Namo skolong we ithute o pass, and then doors will open for you. Education really is the key to success. It really is, and it helps a lot in building someone's confidence. Le ha o pasela ko skolong, you have that about you gore ke a pass, I can actually do a whole lot more. So tsena mo skolong o dumela mo go wena. Ha go kgathelesego tse dintsi tse gore o tswa kae go ntse nyang, it doesn't matter at all.
Wow, that's a little bunch of wisdom there. Wisdom from Sebaga. But that's way a bunch of wisdom. And then as ka re ha re gakolola re be re le balwa go na ne ba ileng gore mongwe o ithare bathong ke Pageantry.
Yeah, true.
Ke a palelwa teacher la ka re wa 1+1 tsatsi le no antare ke 2. Ka moswa re 1+1 ke ntse ka re 7. bao ba teng.
Back then, true.
Like bone o ka ba raya goreng because o ithela a le teng yone e raya botsa gore 1+1 ke mang le ha ka botswa ga 20 o change dikarabo a ntse a sa re ke 1 ene o ka mo raya goreng yet o talented o itshwanela Sebaga yana ebile gongwe o ga isa le Sebaga mo go ka ga teng mabontle mme ano ha o utlwa Sebaga re ela sekolo ba re yo Sebaga kore ha re sekolo mme nna bathong ke ithatelang mabontle. What are you saying to those go batla gore botlhe ba nne motivated a ska feel gore nna wa zero gore le gore mabontle tampalla ka gore ke tshwara zero mme a khona ko mabonteng.
That is actually a very good question. It's relatable even to me because I'm also a creative. I think I do poetry, I'm a writer. You can be anything that you want to be. There's a lot of opportunities. Instead of seeing problems, see opportunities. You just have to know what to do and where to go for your talent to be recognized. Le go ikitse hela gore wena o mang o kgonang ha o kgoneng o botlhale ha kae kana rotlhe re na le bokgoni le ditalente. So you can start off by recognizing what you are really good at and knowing what you can do to grow that. Bo go taboga go teng, we have creators and creatives, go na le di-podcast there, go na le batho ba ba binang bo vi ba teng ba ira madi. So it starts off with understanding yourself and what you love. Ke dumela thata gore passion engwe le engwe can be monetized and turned into money. Go nna le a need, hairline, a space to turn your passion into money. So sengwe le sengwe when I itse hela gore o ratang and run with that, you're going to make a lot of money and be successful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. So rich from you. Like when someone measures your age and what you are saying now, like you are so rich in this wisdom. Monga ikwa ipotsa gore wisdom e kana mo go Sebaga. Ba tsone ba tsware se bonye bokana ke se bonye bokana botale se botsa kae. Ma go kwa matona a kana botale bo bontsintsi bo bokana mo go Sebaga. O botsa kae? Is it like from just your family or you had people who influenced you to be the Sebaga that you are having today? Because I believe you are a product of maybe your parents, your community, your teachers.
I think for me, it's an effort of different people, but mostly my family. There's 6 of us. My mom, my dad, my older brother, then my little brother and little sister. And we are a really tight pack. How ka tsena teng o tla rena le conversation that all go from politics rena renganga, and I always say for you to be listened to go batla o ipuelang ba dumela thata mo o ipuelang o nna o bua gore I believe in this and that. So growing up in a family like that, my brother is always saying to me ha ka mpotsa gore o tlo re kae go iragalang, ha ke say it, he's like, I don't like the person you're becoming. Read go teng mo Facebook, how did you not see it? How bale ya ka ke batla. So you always have to be aware of politics, the economies, I'm always up on my toes. Then when it comes to school, my teacher, they were very encouraging to me. Junior Achievement Botswana, I represent Botswana ko Zimbabwe and actually got an international award. So my teacher le bana ga ba bona gore ngwana o ratang go iteka ne ba nthusa go ikaga le gone go dumela mo gona. Even up to this day, teachers from as far as primary school ba commenta mo diong tsa me go tema Botswana rona because they actually groomed me to be that person. Le teacher wa ntla go ntaro o khona go bua, you have a nice voice, you can actually debate, was actually from my primary school. So from my teacher I mehela ke le monnye to my parents and community gore batho ba tswa kgakala ba dumela mo gona. Interested. I'm a product of the people around me and my community. About them. So the support has always been amazing. Yeah.
That's nice. Then no iribusetsa ko Zola. All mosetsanyana elo golela mo Zola re feel as beautiful as you are, of which I would think gongwe la ha le monyane. The beauty was still there. Ere bona gompieno. Re appreciateang re lemoga mo bo mabonteng e ne le teng basimane ba ne ba le teng ho le bone ba ba leka se ba neng ba se leka. But re bona, I'm asking this question because go na le Sebaga yo balang 2 gompieno, go na le Sebaga o balang 7, go na le Sebaga o balang Form 1, Form 2 up to Form 5. Bo Sebaga bao ba teng ba ba ntegela ka wena le go go heta. Mmeng gompieno ba kgotwa ke basimane, you know, ba ba bolela gore o monte o ka nna baby, o monte o ka nna se. Ke eng se se rileng gore Sebaga ene ga ile gore ba ne ba le teng mo go ene a boaleha ka nako e re bua issues of teenage pregnancy, issues of being indulged mo the drugs, alcohol and stuff. Mme re bona Sebaga go rogile o hitile yang dikgwetho tseo a mme no go sena ba ba reng kgotsa ba ne ba le teng, there's something that you did to avoid the bobs bao.
Yeah. I always tell people that the one thing that I'm really, really proud of ke simolotse dating when I was done with school and in tertiary school.
How single Sebaga?
Right now, I'm not disclosing anything, but I'm just saying, junior school, senior school, I was too young. For the longest time, it was never my focus. No one from junior school, people start dating. I honestly was never interested. And not that my parents were like, Oscar Jola, they never said that. The way that tell us, if you do this, this is most likely your outcome if you do this, and they let you choose for yourself. So I was a nerd. I was that kid. To be honest. And I remember Form 2. I told my mom, I was like, Mama, they wait for me after school. Mama, I was that kid. But I was just innocently just following education and my passions. I didn't like boys at all. I knew I was not ready. I didn't understand why I had to do it and the reasons. So in tertiary, that's when I was like, oh, okay, that's what's happening. So I would really, I'm always like, but do you understand what you are doing? Even my little sister, I hope she knows until you are done, this school are too far, you are not ready to date. So I would wish for younger people, whenever scholars are uniform, to focus on your books. So tameke o dire di-passion, tsenela di-debate, opela ko skolong. I don't understand why kids baba ko skolong se tse dinyenyane ba jola ba le mo basimaneng. I didn't do it, so I won't exactly understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
On said it's like a whole tool, but okay. Now renale the challenge. So it's okay since on your position, you know, of teenage pregnancy, this and that. There are those who are falling for that trap.
Yeah.
You know, but then by law for now they are keeping the Sebaga legacy. But the reaction or the hamsman Arab Svasia, Babolela Bomam. Obona le by law hamsman Arab lips. Abarikamo, so ba ga di maybe le ba ema ho ba dira tsone dilo tseo. But what to take for them? Some of them are your fans. Some of them they are looking up to you. They wanna be like you. Matata bana lo ne matata gore ha bone hamsman Arabs abarikamo. What can be your word to them?
Hey, that's a difficult one. I think every action has a consequence. I think I'm a logical person. So what do I actually want to achieve from this? And maybe you just need to hear it again. So they'll give you babies at a young age. It's not a lie. Do you want a baby you don't? So why exactly are you doing it? There's always a reason, and every action has a consequence. And to buy where they already have kids, teenager, it's not too late to actually do something about your life. Where is the end of your life? Go back to school, start a business, discover your passion, it's not too late. But ha ele gore ise go iragale boela ko morago o ipotsa gore why exactly am I doing this and what am I gonna reap out of it? Sengwe le sengwe ke peo, every action wa bo jala sengwe and you're gonna get something out of that. Yeah.
But I understand and I hope they're gonna learn after watching and hearing you saying this. Jaanong gore go gela ko go wena ke you are the third princess mo Miss Botswana.
Yeah.
What were your tasks? What did you do out of? Because I think it's an opportunity. Ya gore bo ka nna le audience ya banana ya bagolo batho ne re go dibile re re Sebaga ke.
Yeah.
O dirileng o le Sebaga gore ya nong ka ke nna yo ke third princess. What am I doing to motivate bana? What like do you know the bona di diragala o dirisitseng maemo ao for the hetola kgotsa to try to reach out to them?
I think the most commendable thing ke gore usually for pageant tse tshwanang le bo Miss Botswana ha le hetsa go crowniwa di princess di tsa maybe prize a bone and that's the last time we tla ka bone. That's what usually happens. But thank God I was crowned with a person who I consider my sister, ToroNtle. And I remember after crowning, the first princess, the second princess, you are like, why does I change it and actually use this position to make an impact? Why does I do this thing where and actually be seen for the first time really the princess? The princesses to actually make noise and do something, which is very commendable. So we decided for Rona, we are going to continue with our project. Now the first thing that I did and decided to continue with ToroNtle. ToroNtle ke simolotse a bit before Miss Botswana, but I got to Miss Botswana last year. E be ke tsweledi sele project time mo Miss Botswana. And but ha bera di project mo Pageantry, how I hetsa jeni ya go tswalwa ba tlogela because ne ba e direla yone Pageantry. But for me, I decided it's a lifelong dedication and I saw the need ya go tsweledisa. So ever since I like a crowniwa, I've been having sessions, the personal development session mo ne ke rotloetsa banana ke ba thusa ka dilo. ToroNtle ke nna ke re kira se ke se kgonang ka nako e ke se kgonang ka yona. I'm not really specific on anything. Ga tla mo go nna re Sebaga kana ke palwa ke English ko sekolong and I'm very good at English. I can tutor you. Ga tla go nna re clothing donations, I can do that. Ga tla go nna re businesses, I have connections and people who own businesses to help you out. So ne ke le ka hela go irisa nna se ke nang le sone go thusa batho. So ever since the session and mentoring kids who I still have relationships with even up to today. I went to a lot of schools. I started off in rape activism. I went to Botswana. Recently. I went to a lot of schools. So I've been at work ever since.
So that we get done le Miss Botswana. Now ra go bona ontse go nele le di elimination. How many? 2 or was it 2? Like you are now on top 10.
Yeah, for na top 10. Then besog by finale ha le hetsa gata go choose top 5 available tsa dipotso then top 3 available tsa dipotso gape.
Ke ho re santse re na le hope ya gore gongwe ha o ka se go re tele korone mo breaking the bread sengwe go ta o se tshotse. How is the journey to Miss Botswana? What should we expect from Sebaga? Because obviously with us we are expecting something, we are hoping for something. When all Sebaga no resetse ka wena gore nonos or batong your support kieu and this is what I'm going to bring. Are we seeing Sebaga saying nya ke siamela ke le number 3 kgotsa ruta Sebaga this time around the corona ke yana?
Hey, it's actually I feel like how the pressure is way worse and the expectations too jaka bua. But for me, I think I'm back for my crown. I'm definitely back for my crown. And I've been preparing for similar on a project time. If you can wake me up today, I feel like I'm ready to go. I believe I'm ready to go. Because I'm preparing myself mentally. I'm working on my project. I believe on the impact that I've been making, even the people I've been associating with. Get ready. and ke dumela gore nna ke latela korone e seng sepe gape. Ke ithutile last year. It was my first experience with a pageant that big. So I feel like now I know what is going on. I've seen what I can work on. I've had feedback from judges, and that is exactly what I went back to fix. So today, Miss Botswana 2024, that's exactly what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck on that
Thank
one.
you.
But pele ha re tswala the chapter ya the Miss Botswana thing. Banana bangwe ba go lebile ko. What does it take for you to be in Miss Botswana? What does it take gore o bo ka ipona o bua ya ka wena o bua o ikita suhubo re korone ke o ke a e latela? Because most of us gona ne ka hare selang ka teng. Mme motho e dende o di batla go ipona le Miss Botswana. Yet o bona ko dibareng pa o tshela batho ka majalo ke ena a go ga wa swinetsa o ireng. What does it take for someone to end up saying ke lwantwa ya Miss Botswana? A mmele ba ko botagweng ko di cocaine he le gore ba teng ga kitse. A mmele bone ba ipalele mo palong khotso ka ba re mo o togelang khotso ka ba re tswelelang swinetsang letagoro ga ko Miss Botswana.
Miss Botswana is an empowerment platform. Tota most pageants ba batla basetsana ba ba confident, motivated, and who will be a good example to bana le society. How sentse o say gongwe bo go nwa bojala boeng, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying branding is very important. Gore o batla batho ba go portraya ka eng ba itse gore motho ntseng jang is very important, which are some of the things we learn hela le gone ko Miss Botswana. Ha ele gore o nna o nwa le rena re go bona we post content e hatlang tsone dio tseo, they don't align with the goals and objectives tsa Miss Botswana pageant. You can fix yourself, rebrand, and be in a position where you can actually be a motivation, a good example, and a role model. Women who have good opinions, who understand what is going on, who are informed, who are powerful, and who set great examples. So ne di value tseo hela botho le setho bana ba ra ba re o mma lehatshe o mma rona mo lehatsheng. So when you think of a mother, you think of love and kindness and a role model. So we ipotsa gore a wena so se dirang ga batla go tsena Miss Botswana, does it portray that from what you post, what you say, the way you talk, the message you are bringing out? Are you actually a role model and a motivation? Ka sengwe le sengwe se o se dirang? That's the big question.
Wow, that's nice. It's like about it. Yo iponang a ile gore ene o taogile le disele mme ana ne toro go ipona ntse Sebaga khotsana ne toro go ipona le Malehatshe le Botswana. Para sumolo go itsa stock ya nna bone gore eish go a gore ra ke mo tsileng e siame. Now we are going to ToroNtle. What gave birth to ToroNtle? ToroNtle ke mang o tshotsweleng a tsholelwang?
I think ke ka 2021, I believe. I just had a feeling. I felt like I
During
want
COVID.
to do charity. Yes. Ke batla go ira sengwe sa charity. Ke motho o ke ratang go thusa batho hela nna. And I think it's because of the family that I grew up in. My parents, they have big hearts. Rena le batho ba batlang ko lapeng, ke re ba rata batho, ba rata go thusa batho, and na ele shoulders to cry on, they give us. So growing up in that environment, ne ke feel gore go thusa batho is one of the things that I actually want to do. And I struggled for some time with finding my purpose. What am I sent out to do in the world? Yes, I'm a model, I'm a writer, I'm smart, I passed at school. Ke kgona go bua Miss Botswana, but what is my purpose? That one thing and this one lifelong dedication ke tlo go e dira, ke tlisetse mo lehatsheng go se dira. And my answer was charity. And it was actually just one night where I'm like, I'm actually gonna do a charitable organization. I wrote a list of names. I want it to be a beautiful dream. Banana ba motivated, banana ba ithuta, ba rutana, batho ba thusana go na le lerato. That's the picture of the Botswana that I want. It's a dream that I have, and it's a beautiful dream. So ke batla leina hela le ka portray on this message for a ToroNtle, just a beautiful dream. I wrote a list of names, and then ToroNtle. Then I said, ke rata le gore ke Setswana. And then I remember calling someone o bitsa Khotla ke mara ke re how ka tla ka leina le a charitable organization that talks of a beautiful dream o ka akanya in that time ne ke kwalile ToroNtle ba nthare ToroNtle. And then immediately I was like, that's the name. So I had a name. The next day, I sent out messages to about 20 girls. Ke ba raya ke re, I want to start a sisterhood. I'd like to be your mentor. We can learn together, grow together, transform together. Are you interested? Ebe ba re, I formed a WhatsApp group, re tsena mo teng, and then we immediately hit the ground running. Re simolola ke bua le bona, "O batla go dira eng? What are you doing today to make that happen?" And then we had weekly catch-ups and updates. Ke nna ke ba botsa, what did you do today that is going to change your life or is making someone else's lives better? Go simolotse hela lwele a WhatsApp group and an idea that I had. From that point, I posta ka gone mo Facebook. People are like, wait, I actually want to be a part of that. Haretswa from my first session. Ebe ba bangwe ba kopa go tsena, ke dira more registrations ba tsena, and then there were up to 100 girls in a group. Go se mtse sisterhood. Ba tsena, re ira bo di-book club, re simolola go bala dibuka. We started working out together. We started going to church together. We just started doing a lot of things. And re feel like we are breaking from regular routines tsa go nna o dira dilo tse leng gore ga di thuse ka sepe. Then ebe ke re, I'm gonna add charity because that was the initial idea. Ebe re phuthagana, re collecta dilo from batho, re ha batho, and then ToroNtle ke ToroNtle ntse hela yalo. Ra thusana, ra rutana re le group, rona ba ToroNtle ga re tswa ho, we take that values and energy to the community. So it's still running. I'm still taking in new people. Ba bangwe ha ba batla go graduate ba tswa ba go dira ba le one ko, and then we get in new people. It's gonna keep running for as long as I want to keep it running.
Back to Zola now, because that's when someone told me, I want you to have this chick co-podcasting because it's about Miss Botswana. The Sebaga that I knew and that someone wanted me to have was Sebaga wa ToroNtle, right? We see you go Zola back again. Because I remember the first time I reached out to you, it was because you did something about Mafita Kosi. Hey, those Mafita Kosi was my first guest more podcasting. And that was awesome. I loved it. What were you doing le Mafita Kosi? What were you doing Kozol?
The session I wanted a group of girls specifically ba old naledi. Ne ke batla old naledi go nna le group ba teng e ke tla berekang le banana ba teng. And I reached out to the founder of Mafita Kosi. I told him, I got the number from my dad. I told him, kana kira 1, 2, 3. I needed a venue gore ke ka kopana le bone kae. And he loved the idea immediately. He was like, that is brilliant. You can actually use my spot. There's a spot, a restaurant there. He was like, the doors are always open for you whenever, any time of the day or not. So we started having those sessions. The first free shop. Free shop, like a large donation of clothing where community you take whichever clothes fit you. Anyhow. Ebe ampagape his venue to use. So ever since he's been available to help me. And it's one of the groups that mentora. And I'm gonna continue the relationships always. I think around next week, I'm actually gonna be doing a donation to my Fita Kosi, specifically a clothing donation, and also having a personal development session.
Take me along.
Please do come. I'll tell you the date. And I think it's also a form of appreciation because they've been there from the beginning. And the reason why I'm able to make it happen for all ladies because I have that support. Even just yesterday, I was talking to him and I'll give you a list. So my Fita Kosi is it's playing a huge role. And I'm so thankful.
Then according to me, it appears like when Zola, but you can take me out of Zola, but you can't take the hood out of me. That you can take me out of the hood, but you
can't take the hood out of me.
Yes. So it appears like when Zola le bond. I remember to Zola ba itse gore motho se ba ga kwa rona.
Yes.
La go ka betshwa na re betcha ka se ba.
They know. They know. And I think But I can take my friends along, right thing. Whenever my feet are just for a session. So how was safe? And I'm like, you have me, you got me, I'm home, you're fine. And le papa hela rata khanya teng ona ntho tse tsang pela I love what you are doing, always going back. Wow, old naledi means a lot to me le nna. And it's something that just came naturally to me. Ne ke batla go bereka le a place that I have a true connection to. Le batho ba teng ba nkitse hela personally gore le mo di group nke tle ke bone ba postile gore yeah, one of our very own. So the support and the love is amazing. And wherever I go, I'm always gonna have it in me to be like, that is home. I'm so excited for the time make a crown you on, because usually like you go to your home village and I tell him because that is my home village. That is where I come from. So I love it so much, and the people are equally amazing, and they're showing me that love too.
Well, then I want you to direct these words. So you face your camera, direct these words to motho e leng gore ena hela ha go te zola. Where are you? No mrore nya heta ha zola na o ya ko fairgrounds mall. O rara gona tsele engwe sa hete mo zola. Like ha mrore nya tsena mo zola gona le mafitla go say the very same question to the guys and the founder of Mafitla when he was here to say, what is it about Zola say long gore batho ba sentse ba itse Zola ba mo itse, right? Go pamela di phone go thubiwa dikoloi ga teng. A me go na le Zola o mongwe e leng gore batho ba ka mo rekisetso batho go tile. Ha e Zola go ke go gae ke go lapeng heta go Zola tsena Mafita khosi ya go clinicing ya go police a mo ka ra motho tsatsi le no rela Zola o siana heta go Zola. When I le Sebaga ke se ke re o re Zola o siama sa siama. But as much as when you feel like Zola is safe, mongwe na ra Zola ha safe. What can you say to those people ba ile ra hote Zola? Some people want to reach out to bana ba go Zola.
Yeah.
Me la go tela ka re me ba 5 ba go Zola o ka ba thusa. Yo Zola re tsena yante a re police re khotempe. Batho ba o ka ba ra o reng ka Zola.
So I believe that every place has a problem. And ke dumela gore Botswana generally re batho ba ileng gore we have the same values, and place has never really been a problem. For Old Naledi, personally, as someone who grew up there, there's a lot of talent, amazing talent. There's a lot of smart people, and there's a lot of businesses and opportunities. The one thing that I pride myself with, they've performed internationally. They're incredibly talented. And Mafitla Kwesi has been there for so many years. It has been there for so long. It's a mozola. A prominent person, Mafitla Kwesi, I think. The best car washes are in Old Naledi. The car washes they're top tier. And best believe they will do that job. The business is there. I can go back there for my fresh Kozola, but I'm just saying the businesses. Kozola hona di business ha hona se se rekisiwang se se song Kozola. So you just have to step and talk to the people. And they actually listen. I remember na kong winkile ka ira session e le gore ne tshwanetse ka meeta some youth gone kwa ebe ba satli. I literally took young people from the streets. I was like, guys, can you please come? They came, they actually sat down and listened. So Old Naledi, I was too young to understand. But the Old Naledi that I know today, they are dreamers, they are business-minded people. There are opportunities, and there are people who are hungry to see whether it's changing their mindset or whether they're always receiving to see.
Would you believe that is my hood as well?
Oh, really? Yes.
Yeah, anyway, just to add on it, Zola is just a very good place.
It is.
Jaanong re bona ToroNtle, are we gonna be reaching Baba ko Tlokweng, Baba ko ba bangwe ba go lebile ba re yo ke kwa Zola hela. Should they know? But you just mentioned gore kila bo le Kgolobotlo. Did you go to Mokgobane? Did I see your post talking something about Mokgobane? Is it Mokgobane or Kilo Kgolobotlo? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A mme ba tswela ba go bona ko Botlokeng and le ko mahelong a mangwa ga o file le Gaborone seng gore ya no re ba re nya yo
Yeah.
Sebaga le ba go support-ang ko bo Timashang ba go itse Timashang. Some village go notice to gona le bo Timashang ka bo Tsesebe le bone ba teng ko bo Tsesebe ko ka go bo Francistown bo Tutume bo Senete ba go support-a le bone ba le ko a mme ba ta bona Sebaga ka nako engwe a kgabotse ka ToroNtle batho ba Francistown ndimi oyo ndabuya ba ra gore ke nna yo ke tsile ke tsile go le tola because I would believe you got fans, you got people who are looking up to you gone ko teng ko a mme le bone ba go bona khotso wena ngwana wa kasi.
Well, ToroNtle, I want it to be international. As a matter of fact, that is the dream. There are places that I like to go, and I think Miss Botswana has been a great platform. I remember the first time ke kopana le banyana ba top 30. A lot of them approached me. Francistown, and it is something that I always wanted to do. I want to at some point have a tour. What I've been currently doing is trying to form connections le batho ba ba ko metseng yone e ko. Gona na go na le ba ba ko Senete. Gate Senete ko Senete go na le ToroNtle gone ko ke gone ne simolola this year. So that is what I'm trying to do. I'm meeting up with different people, young people. Go di places ntse di different gore ha ke tshwere kwano le bone ba pushe ka ko. I'm gonna keep checking. That is what I'm currently working on. And I think the biggest thing that happened, Hansi Kibalebo Francistown, Senete, Mahalape, Kai. I was hit up by someone from South Africa. I actually want ToroNtle in SA. And we are still working on it. We are still finding ways to work around it. So I want ToroNtle to be international. I want it to be one of the biggest charitable organizations to ever exist by a young person in Botswana. And it is going to get to that. For now, I'm working on the connections and it's going to happen. So definitely the tour is coming. I'm working on just going as far as I can possibly go.
The tour that shall pass by Tsesebe, there's a village. Oh, it's Senete, the tour that shall pass by Tsesebe.
Definitely.
That will be a big lead there. That's my home village. So you do reach out to that. I'm saying that because you have this idea. Everyone wants to have get help from ToroNtle, help Ilya Mihutayot. So we got people who are said to be sponsors, people who are willing to work with you. Ba go bona kae, ba go tshwara kae mo ile re le gore mongwe o lebeletse re Sebaga ke yo sa se pushang ke something that I want to help. I want to add on what she's doing. Ke batla go reach out to Sebaga gore gongwe ke o ko Sesebe, ke o ko Molamba kwena, ke o ko Masunga bo Senete ya ka o bua ba bata Sebaga. A mme Sebaga ke o letswang a araba kgotsa o senda message o ta o bula ba go bona kae.
ToroNtle na le Facebook page, even my personal Facebook page, better bang hit the Apple. Your ToroNtle organization. We have an email, torontleorganization@gmail.com. We have Instagram, we have TikTok. But if you'd like to contact us directly, 72697129. It's my personal number. I prefer texting. I personally prefer texting. But it's okay even if you call or later we are going to do ToroNtle and so we'll work around it. But we are everywhere. If you wanna reach us, all social media platforms.
Jomo whenever ba yang go letsa ya nong ka gore o rile personal number. Bo Jomo ba ba ta ya go letsa ba bua disele. A mme le bona ba ya go arabiwa.
I ke re ha letsa re hello ke Sebaga kae ke batla 1 2 3. Ha ke tlo re di khanga se ke di batlang. You know, so
okay, yeah. But anyway, I guess they'll reach out to you. They'll reach out to your Facebook page. But I check out ToroNtle. But I check out Sebaga, your personal, social media platforms. But and I think a lot of people are gonna help out, myself included. But ToroNtle ko notice because I can do di re dira mo ga borone re di jela mo go borone di helela kwana. Banana ba bangwe ka le bone ke di-fan tsa gago like I was saying. They are looking up to you, Balokobo Sesebe. Ming Kabasa Hobonu reach out to them. They feel discouraged. I wish for Muduma Hotuso or Hokote. Happy how we so hela mo zola, we zola Sebaga. Ya Tinko Kobo Sinete by Hobona, Kobo Mlamba Quena, Kwabo Sesebe, Jalo Jal, right? So, jaanong Sebaga re lebile wena re lebile Miss Botswana re lebile ToroNtle mo dingweng tsa dilo tse go na le seo se e leng gore wa re se modimo ntshogaditse ka sone and ha tsotsotse di ka tsamaya modimo a siese ke sefe mo dilong tseo se o reng modimo botoka bote it's either sia Miss Botswana kgotsa sia ToroNtle ke sefe se se gaufi le pelo ya go thata.
It's definitely ToroNtle. And
Oh,
ke nna ke
okay, we
bua.
get to that. We get to
Ne
that.
ba mpotsa ke nna ke raya dijudge ke ba raya ke re nna Pageantry I use it as a platform to change the world. And se se botlhokwa batho ba tsenela Pageantry di-reason tse di harologaneng ba bangwe to boost their confidence ba bangwe for the prize money. But for me I think the one thing that I truly value e nna e le project and a project ya me ke ToroNtle.
Yeah.
And I always say ha nka crowniwa tsone dilo tsa bo go tshwara boing is gonna be so easy. So ke direla Miss Botswana ToroNtle. Le gona ana ke nna ke ba bolela. One question was like, can you describe yourself? And I told them I am ToroNtle. Every value that you see being portrayed mo ToroNtle, the love, the unity, the kindness, that is me as a person. And the hard work you see mo ToroNtle, that is exactly who I am. So ke dumela gore if God can bless one thing, it's ToroNtle because like I said, I take it as my purpose. Ke dumela gore ke gone go mo e leng gore ke tliseditse go go dira to impact the world in a good way through education and also just offering help and kindness and love.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Overtale diak. Overtale Sebaga. Overtale more than Sebaga ke bua nna e ko WhatsApp. So, we don't know it will be business hela re which was but anyway.
Yes.
Overtale go heta that Sebaga and I am myself motivated from your wisdom as well. Jano, this is my favorite question. O ha o Sebaga o nnile third princess o ha o Sebaga o mo Miss Botswana ra go bona gompieno korone ke go emetse gongwe by end of year or next year nako tse tabe ra re go bidise mo breaking the bread o bota o beile korone mo thogong a mme go na le Sebaga mongwe yo mo lebileng go gongwe yo reng Sebaga o ke taka ene ha nna helang ka tsohala ka nne ka emela hale Sebaga yo ke mo dirang yo kgotsa yo ithutang ka nna o sala tseeletsa ToroNtle kgotsa Batswana look out for Semamang she or he is more like me.
Oh, that is a tough question. That is a very difficult question. It would be easier if I say my little sister. She's a star. But I'm a big sister to a lot of young girls.
Yeah.
For Nana mo ToroNtle, there are 10 girls who I'm working with. For na le bo Tilia. Hanka se ke bua mongwe ba go mpola.
Ba go bolaya.
Bo Tilia, Hazel, Tankiso, Lorato, One. These girls are brilliant and they're dreamers. And nako tse dingwe ga ke bua le bone ke kgona go lela because I see myself through them and I can see the impact that I'm making through working closely with them. And ke dumela gore Sebaga an impact for a young girl could be anyone. Ka gone gore ke kgonne go bereka le bana ba e leng gore they were not confident, ne ba nna ba feel ba se motivated ba irang, but ke bona change after a few months for but this is a great person and they can actually be greater. So there is not a specific person on Karen look out to this person, but look out to any girl you tlo go tsena mo ToroNtle. That is gonna be a great woman. That is a dime. Mongwe le mongwe e leng gore I'm mentoring. Look out for that young girl. She's gonna be amazing.
Then maybe your last words to the Sebaga followers about Baba Dinte for Miss Botswana. Lauren, obviously breaking the bread. We are wishing you the best. We wish that you excel. We wish to see you really coronate. What are your words to the followers of ToroNtle, to the followers of Sebaga?
I thank you so much, guys, for the love and support. Ke nna ke dumela gore ke ha ke leng teng ka gore batho ba nthotloetsa, not only once, but they kept doing it consistently. I'm a dreamer because I'm always put in platforms where I can dream and people believe in my dreams. So, ga nka ke ka nna Sebaga ke leng ene, ga e se ka thotloetso le lerato la Batswana. And I wish to extend prayers to say that if you believe in me that much, I'd like for you to also believe in yourself that much. You can be anything that you want to be and even extend it, go beyond. So work towards your dreams. Don't only dream. Toro ka nna toro e le hela ho. ToroNtle e simolotse le motho fela ke tswa ka leine be ke bitsa batho ba le 10. So work towards your dreams and take the first step. It always leads to a million steps and you can actually be as great as I believe I am. So you can be that great too. And to you guys breaking the bread, thank you so much. I'm always super grateful for any platform that gives me the opportunity to talk about ToroNtle and also talk about the dream that I have. So I don't take it for granted. The fact that the first time Hopala, it means a lot. I'm really, really, really grateful.
And hope I did it.
Gopadile ga
Was a
ntsi.
fine way.
It made it hard, but thank you so much for having me and for giving me a platform to sell out the dream that I have and to motivate and encourage young people.
You are welcome. You are welcome. And even as well, it's a real level and anything for Sebaga? Nothing. My guys are shy.
That's shy.
But anyway, maybe they'll see you and they'll talk to you
True.
for backstage. But otherwise, we are so humble to have you on Breaking the Bread. And at last. Since last
Finally.
week, you could have maybe one of the first guests or the third. But we are so humbled that now we managed to and you are here. We are so blessed to have
Thank
you. And
you.
all the best. That's the only thing we can say. If the crown is yours, we say if ile mongwe le gone thato ya modimo ta dira modimo o na le the plan. Yeah. So we hope that, but anyway, we wish and hope and pray that you would be our Miss Botswana, and we are looking forward to you coming back. More Breaking the Bread or let's say
with the crowd. Definitely. Thank you so much.
As well, follow us at Breaking the Bread Sebaga here. Tune in to her pages mo FB. Itseng gore o kae o dirang. Check out page ya ToroNtle. If o batla go rotloetsa o batla go mo supporta, tswelela o ye teng ko mo tshware teng mo megaleng ya ikwadileng ko the inbox wa reply. I know that o bue nae o itse ro ka rotloetsang khotsa how come. But there's this question that I wanted to ask. From the whole interview, you were mentioning your dad. I've never heard you mentioning your mom.
Yeah, I said my family though.
But the dad was so like,
I think for me,
watch out, your mom is going to ask you, hey, you never mentioned me.
Mama, why? My brothers are best friends with my mom, and the girls are best friends with my dad.
Okay.
So it's like that.
Case closed. Case closed. But anyway, big up to the dad who is raising you. He's raising a queen, a well-rooted girl, more wisdom. I so much love your wisdom. And so I'm so thankful for you sharing it. Guys, this is Breaking Bread. And big up to Choppies. Tune in to page Choppies and to us as well. Breaking the Bread for TikTok as well. Breaking the Bread YouTube. Breaking the Bread Facebook. Follow our page. Like our page. Go TikTok, YouTube. Make sure your notifications are on. Breaking the Bread. Oscar Misa Sebaga, Oscar Misa, the wisdom that she has for you. But from me, Breaking the Bread team, it's God bless you. Remain blessed. Stay blessed. Take care. See you on the next round. So your loyalty made you reach this far. Thank you for watching the whole episode. Please remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification button so that you don't miss any content from Breaking the Bread. And at Facebook as well, remember to like and follow our page for more content. This is Breaking the Bread, and I am your host, Indod.